Welcome to 5 Minutes with Bryan. Today I have something that I want to show you, which is actually kind of unique that it happened this week, and I get to share it with you. So in today's 5 Minutes with Bryan, we're going to talk about the importance of ordering proofs. Now, what is a proof? A proof is basically an author copy before the book goes live. It gives you a chance to sit down and look through the hard copy or soft copy or not soft copy, but the paperback book, so that you can see what your book looks like before it goes out. So I have had this week. I had two things show up. I had the Dramatic Dead show up, and I had the app show up as well. Um, I first of all, I'm thrilled with the covers. You can see the app. This is available for pre-order, by the way, in Kindle form. The actual paperbacks, you can't put them on for pre-order on Amazon for whatever reason. If anybody knows if there's a way to do that, I'd really appreciate it. I have no idea how to make it work. But you can see the cover is beautiful. I mean, it turned out really, really well. I didn't like the spacing of the letters, so that's one thing I fixed. I actually spread it out just a little bit so that it's a little easier. It looks sort of in this one a little bit like some of the letters. So you can see where by and you sort of run into each other. So I gave that a little bit more room. Another thing I noticed in the app when I went through here, um, was I like all the formatting decisions that I made, but you see up here, you see these asterisks, and the problem with the asterisks is I wanted those removed. I actually wanted those replaced with, I think I went with like a cell phone. Now, what the asterisks do when you're writing is show the reader that you are changing scene, or you're changing voice, or you're changing something that they need to go, okay, we're in sort of a new mode right now. I don't like the little asterisks so much because everybody does them. And I realize, of course, since everybody does them, everybody can recognize them. But I wanted to do something else that was fun. Another thing that I changed a little bit is you see the very front cover, you see the app, right? I think that is so cool. I actually nudged that over so it's more in the center now. That is one thing that I noticed when I went through this book here. The other thing that I did, the other thing that I got in the mail, of course, was the Dramatic Dead. Again, thrilled with the cover. It really, really, really turned out extremely well. I think it did anyway. Thank you, by the way, all of you who gave me feedback on this cover. That was fantastic. By the way, if you keep your eyes and ears open, you'll notice that sometimes I do post things like, "Hey, help me with this because I need to know." But the spacing of the words and everything turned out really well. You'll see I put my new author photo on there. I think it turned out really, really well. However, here's the problem. If you look at this spacing, you'll notice that the spacing here in the middle is extremely wide. I had it set to wide when I set up the margins for the book. So I had to go in and fix all that. Amazon actually has a really decent blog in how to set these margins up that are really, really, actually it's pretty well done. I have to admit it. My love-hate relationship with Amazon still continues. I love the fact that they did that. It's really helpful to have all that information in one spot. Yes, they drive me crazy sometimes, but well done, Amazon. The other thing I noticed too that was a problem was in the back, there was, after I looked at the acknowledgments and the books and stuff, I realized that I had a wrong title in here. Mistake of the fingers. So I got that fixed and got it all cleaned up. So this has been 5 Minutes with Bryan. The basic point that I want you to take away with this is, yes, peel away a couple of bucks, $5, $6 to get a proof copy made so you can sit down, look at them, read through them, and you can prevent putting out a product that has some serious flaws in it. Anyway, so all right, thank you very much, guys. 5 Minutes with Bryan. I'll talk to you next week.